So we're making our cylinder. We're doing, and best to put up the sides. So try resting the whole heel of your hand against the paper and move your whole arm. And we're intending to make this ellipse have more depth. This half has more depth. And because the back is a little bit further away, we don't put quite so much depth. And keep the outer part not pointy but rounded. So we did a gesture to get our sphere. And we've got our cone, our cylinder. Now we need our cone. And the cone is great if we put a middle line and make sure this is symmetrical. And this part of the ellipse is fuller. And the back is more distant, so it's shallow. And remember, you can do phantom lines. Get everything out of your arm's way. And keep your lines as light as you can, because we're going to invent stuff with this shapes. Okay. Now, we're going to invent some chairs. And this round one, you usually find it on a deck outside. And it's usually made of wicker and then there's this big cushion. So we're going to do the diameter of it. The circumference is going to be the top of our cushion. Remember, more depth here, less there, more shallow at the back. And that's the top of our cushion. And this is the depth of our cushion. And we want to show how the seat sticks out past the back of it. So this curve is really important. Don't let it get pointy at the top. So just keep it nice and gentle curve. And then we're going to swing it around so as if we could see where it would land across here. Now, sketches are wild and woolly. If you were doing a concept booklet, you'd leave that line in. And when we found the line we really want to keep, you would put a punch line. And the viewer wouldn't notice those other lines. So, and this is a kind of a dome sitting over top. And there's our actual cushion. This, I think, comes down. And this can't be, it is flat, but we can't show it as flat because it's below our eye level like this. So we've got to show it round, but we know that it's sitting on the ground flat. Just round it out. Make it not quite as round as that. Just kind of flatten it out. And there's always shadow at the base, so we can leave that. That's okay. And cushions, if you draw two lines like that, it kind of softens them a little bit. And we should have a big cushion at the back. Now, when you put a cushion on a chair, that's the back of the cushion. The cushion has depth, so leave some room to introduce the cushion. And it's going to just be slumped. So to show that it's kind of slumped back there, it kind of folds up on itself. And it's got to go round. It's going round. Now over here we're seeing the side of it, like we're seeing the side of the chair. So, and notice that we're drawing it even though it's covered up by part of the chair. You draw it anyway. And you can poof out your cushion, so it looks more as if you can sit down on it. And if you can get enough out of your ballpoint pen, you don't even have to switch to a darker pen. If we were putting marker over top, we would have to switch to the Pentel Sign Pen because it doesn't bleed when you put marker over it. But this pen will. So we don't use this in combination with the gray markers ever.